So organizational support. That is why I said the organization should support in different ways. Okay, they should give training, coaching. If they required some policies and procedures to be made, they'll have to make that. When I say policies and procedures, I was talking about in our company, if you have the policy or procedure of KRAs and setting functional objectives, all that should be aligned with this. Okay, infrastructure and your strategies. Finally, it should align with the strategic objectives of the organization. Okay, let me move on to the next one. Now we are coming to the project criteria. We are going a little deeper now. Okay, in project criteria, process excellence projects will likely to have greater success. Okay, process excellence projects will have greater success if, okay, the problem is related to key business issues. This is so important to write in your notes. Okay, the problem should be related to a business issue. Okay, you cannot take the projects just because many of the Six Sigma companies I have seen, they want to show, okay, I want to do some 20 projects in this year. Okay, that's not the right approach. Okay, how much problems could you identify that could help in your key business issues that you can take is the most important first step. If you fail in the step, then you'll be wasting time, resources in working on a project that really does not matter to the customer. And I'm telling you that that project will also be dangerous to the objectives. It will create more issues. Somebody can say that I have reduced the cycle time by 50%, they can get a gold medal or silver medal in Six Sigma project. But what is the use in reducing the cycle time by doing capability analysis, this, that, and all that you have done, reduce the cycle time. And finally, if it doesn't matter to the business, because that process is already producing more than what is required. They reduce the cycle time project and producing much more. What will it end up with? Okay, this is question is only for inventory. Correct. It will end up in inventory, which is a waste. It's a big waste. So Six Sigma projects can end up in waste rather than actually value. Okay. This is what Dr. Gold wrote in his book. It's called local optimum. Do not look like improving locally. Always see the bigger picture and connect. I'm spending more time on the slide because I want to communicate the message very, very strongly. That it's very important that the problem should be related to the key business issues. And then the problem is linked to a clearly defined process. Okay. In SciPoc and in process maps, we will define what is called as a scope also shortly. So you'll have to identify the starting and end points. Okay. Next important thing, you should be able to identify the customers who use or receive the output of this process. In some project, they can't even articulate and tell who exactly the customers are. The customers can be internal or external. The customers could be internal customers or external customers. And who are the internal customers? Internal customers are quickly the next process or somebody down the line. Okay, ultimately, they are the end customers are who is using our product. Okay, so you have to be very clear whether you know who the customers are and you should be able to identify them. So these are the sort of a checklist. That's why I given a checkbox. You have to tick all the things. Only if all the things are ticked, that means that your project selection is okay. So you can demonstrate how improvements could enhance financial performance. Look at this statement. Very, very important statement. Unless you are not able to demonstrate how it would improve your financial performance, you are not clear with the project delivery. Okay. So you have to be able to demonstrate how the improvements could enhance financial performance. Okay, let me quickly recap this. The problem is related to the key business issues. It should be, give a tick mark. Suppose once you have to check this, and this is how you have to do like this. Okay, you have to do like this and then put one stamp here. Okay, this is related to key business issues. Then you'll have to put, you'll have to check whether the problem is linked to clearly defined process. Okay, we know which process, the scope and things like that. You put a tick here. Third one, yes, I am able to identify customer who use or receive my output of the process. Give a tick here. Then I can clearly identify what a defect is, okay, and its count of occurrence. See, this is what defect definition. You should be able to identify what a defect is. And please understand, defect means not a product defect, okay? Not a product defect. If an invoice comes with incomplete information, it's a defect, okay? So you need to be very clearly able to define what is your defect definition, okay? And then you should be able to demonstrate how the improvement could enhance the performance, okay? The last criteria also, okay? There is an appropriate organizational support. See, this also, you have to validate. I mean, I have explained this in the earlier slide also for so many times, but I've still entered it with this note. You have to be very clear that your problem has the support of your sponsor or organization, okay? Only then your project selection is done.